Buddha always talked about the concept of sukha and dukkha.
Yeah.
That is to invite people to good and forbid them from evil. Right or wrong? Right?
Yeah.
So Buddhism basically believes in a concept wherein do you believe that there is an afterlife?
Yeah, we believe in
You
reincarnation.
believe in the reincarnation.
Yeah.
So how many times does a person actually gets reincarnated?
Some people believe in the unlimited.
Unlimited times you get.
Yeah,
How many
some-
times have you been
for-
reincarnated already?
I depends on how many times I experience deja vu.
Okay. How many
Because-
times you think?
I think like
You think it's logical?
I think it's logical. Like I
Okay.
think like there's like multiple times.
Okay. So what do you have to do to have a better life?
You do well in your previous life. You do good deeds in your previous life,
Mhm.
and if you do bad things in your previous life, you
Mhm.
either be reincarnated into like an animal.
Do you know what you were in your previous life?
Like I know what I don't
Do you know what you were in your previous life?
No.
So how are
Because-
you gonna correct those mistakes?
You do better in your next life.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what does an animal have to do to be a human being in his next life?
Just like be good to other, like
Animal.
be good to nature, like treat.
What should a
nature
dog do?
well.
What should a dog do or a
Be
cockroach
loyal.
do to?
Be loyal to
What should a cockroach do?
what?
What should a cockroach do?
Cockroach.
A rat, cockroach.
Just like mind its own business.
Mind his own business.
Yeah.
So you see how illogical this whole thing is. Because is the crime in the world increasing or decreasing?
Crime in the world, I think it's decreasing.
Crime is decreasing.
Yeah.
Do you know the statistics of America? Every 0.3 second there is a robbery and theft. Every second there is a rape that takes place. Just because nobody molested, us here, doesn't mean that everybody is safe,
hmm
right?
Yeah, but
So the crime is increasing. Why do you have this police force and everything? People are worried about robbery. People are worried about theft. There are shopliftings everywhere. People are getting killed for no reason. The crime is decreasing, you said. Is the crime increasing or the crime decreasing? Crime is increasing. If the crime is increasing, then the population of the human being should decrease. There should be more people coming back to the next life as animals. But the population of the human beings are increasing and the crime is also increasing. So your logic of people coming back as animals is wrong.
I am not
Think
here to,
about
like,
it.
I am not here to argue.
Yeah,
with
no,
you,
it's
but,
not an
like,
argument. It's
yeah.
something for you to reflect.
Yeah.
Right?
But, like,
It is something for you to
that's
reflect.
what
Just
we-
think about it. You said that the crime is decreasing. My question is, if the crime is decreasing, then the population should also decrease. But what is happening? The crime is increasing and the population is also increasing.
Yeah.
There should be more animals. But
Yeah.
that's not the case. There are more human
Yeah.
beings. Because the crime is increasing and the people who are dying, they should come back as animals because they were bad human beings. Right or wrong? Just think about it.
Yeah.
Reflect on that. What we believe in the concept of accountability. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says in the Quran, Surah Al-Imran, chapter 3, verse number 185. God says, Kullu nafsin za'iqatul maut. Every soul shall taste death. But the final recompense will be on the day of judgment. And anyone who is saved from the hellfire and enters into paradise will have achieved the objective of this life.
Yeah.
وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. Verily the life of this world is nothing but play and amusement. Okay? Think about it. You are a very logical person, looks intelligent. Just reflect on those things. Don't just follow something blindly. Give it a logical thought to it.
Yeah.
If the crime
Like,
is
it's
increasing,
not
the
just
population
like-
should decrease.
It's not just about like
You won't-
animals too, because
Right,
like
right.
sometimes in some case there's like a different like ways of believing that.
Right,
A
right.
lot of people are taught like you can become an animal, but some say that you can become a human, but you have to pay the debt.
Okay, how do you
Of the
pay?
previous
But you don't even
life.
remember what you did in your previous life. How are you going to pay?
Because like, so we get reincarnated as souls, and then the higher ups. Let's say I hurt somebody, then like when I die, the soul of that person will like the higher ups will assign the soul of that
See,
person,
explanation can be very beautiful.
like or
Explanations.
like into like another physical body.
Right. Very nice.
And then like
Explanations-
the higher ups also like gonna assign my soul into like another physical body, and
Right.
they will arrange in a way
Right.
that those two physical bodies meet
Right.
each other, and that person that I hit in
Where
my
did you
previous
get that? Where
life,
did you get that from?
what?
Where did you get this from?
Like a lot of like there's like a lot of
People
praying,
believe
yeah,
that. That's
like-
what I'm saying. The
yeah.
explanations could be very beautiful.
Yeah.
But if the explanation doesn't carry any proof, it stays an explanation.
yeah
Still an explanation. What I'm saying is that you reflect on the things that I've told you.
Yeah.
Think about it. You are a very logical person, as I said. Just think about it. Don't follow something blindly, right? What we believe is we believe in one God. We believe that the universe cannot come into existence on its own, because the universe began to exist. We believe that anything that begins to exist has to have a cause, and that cause has to be an uncreated cause. We believe that God is uncreated and God defines himself in the Quran, in the book that we just gave you.
Yeah.
4-line definition. God says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Say he is God, the one and only. He's only one. You don't need two gods.
We don't call them gods. We don't call them the higher ups.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. The definition of the higher up. Do you have a definition of the higher up?
It's like someone.
That's right. You're right. Why don't you come here? We'll talk. Why don't you come here? We'll talk. Be man enough. Come here. Be man enough. Come here. We'll talk. Have you read the Quran? I know what Buddha is. We don't do that. You are an illiterate jahil who has never read the Quran in your life. You have never read the Quran in your life. Come here, we'll talk. Can you focus on him? Smile, you're on camera.
6 years old
Smile, you're on camera.
and had sex with her at
Very nice.
sex at night.
Yeah.
That's who you follow.
Parents did.
Yes.
Ask your grandmother what she did. Ask your grandmother what she did.
I'm Christian, I'm of Catholic faith.
He is not representing you. He's not representing. Don't worry.
To anyone who's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
religious, he's no faith, he's a nihilist.
Yeah, don't worry.
You guys have a good night.
Yeah. Muhammad married. Why are you worried? You didn't give your daughter to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You see that jahil? Acha, he was going, he came back. Be man enough, come back and talk. We'll talk. That's the reason, na? Standing there and talking is very easy. Come here and face the guy. That's the reason I focused on. Muhammad married. Why are you worried? Why are you jealous? Ask your grandparents. You are a son of a and you're worried about Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.